sure like waters are all in here. And then we're just gonna get the tour room set up if you find the right remote.
Sweet.
Dude, I wanna be cracking up this whole time. I hope you put like music or something.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
I'll have a good time.
Oh, that's it. See, I don't even know like which. It's the photos, videos. Do they not have the thing with it?
I'll just get to the room.
There's like a. Earlier for setting up and stuff like that.
What time do you usually have tours?
We have to be on the mat 20 minutes before a tour starts.
Okay. So what do you first run through whenever you do a tour? What do you start with?
Just kind of like getting the stuff ready, getting something. Yeah, it's just getting all your stuff.
All right. Welcome to SFA. So this is the first thing y'all show them?
Well, we don't really go through it. It's more just so in the background. We're gonna have guests like waiting in here, and then just kind of make like a more friendly environment. Just kind of wake everything up
Absolutely.
and get them to turn on.
At Oregon.
Yeah, it needs to be updated. It's kind of funny. Today, Jack Walkers is just kind of our term for like an elevated tour guide. We like to think we go above and beyond when it comes to giving tours. To start out, we're gonna go with some like kind of expectations for today. So we are gonna have quite a few stops. If y'all have seen it up on the map today, we're just gonna go a little bit around, and then we're gonna meet back here. Hopefully, it only takes between an hour, hour and a half, just depending on how fast we walk and talk, any questions, stuff like that. But to start off, here's some introductions. I am Matthew Smith. I am a senior aviation sciences major with a minor in human development. So I fly planes, Top Gun, talk to me goose, yada yada yada. As for some of my involvement here, I am a Jack Walker here, and I'm also on a few committees for my aviation major, and then I'm also big into the rec center.
What's going on, guys? My name is Nicholas Lozano. I am from the Dallas area, more specific, DeSoto, Texas, if you guys know where that is. No, it's completely okay. I am a kinesiology major, so what I want to do is be a physical education teacher. So he wants to be Top Gun. I'm going to be teaching kids to do push-ups for the rest of their lives. So that's awesome. And then I also do want to be a choreographer, so this is the only dance move you're going to be seeing on tour today, okay? But besides that, for campus involvement, I am a Jack Walker. I've been an orientation leader. I'm a part of Greek Life. I've been a part of Jack Camp, Jack Camp counselor. I'm a part of Gen Jacks, which is their first college student program. So if you're our first generation, I'm a good source, or just a good resource in general. And then besides that, guys, I've worked in Res Life, and then I've also worked in Little Caesars, so we're not going to talk about that though. Pizza.
Hi guys, my name is Faith. I'm a senior communication sciences and disorders major. Basically, that just means I want to be a speech therapist. I'm from Frisco, Texas, so about 30 minutes right outside that Dallas area. As for women volunteer on campus, obviously I'm a Jack Walker. I'm also part of a ministry here called Delight Ministries, and anything music related, I'm more than likely in. I'm in the concert bands, the Lumberjack Marching Band, and I am the vice president of recruitment for my band service sorority.
All right, awesome. Yeah, and then most rooms will also have a microwave as well, except for some of our residence halls when it comes to like fire code, stuff like that. They can't have a microwave in every room, but they more so have them in the hallway somewhere where you can use them. So there's always going to be a microwave or something close by, but having a mini fridge already in your room is pretty nice. But yeah, as you can see, residence hall, pretty nice little setup over here. Each of them are kind of a little bit different when it comes to their own like quirks and kind of how they're designed. For example, Steam, the big towers, if you haven't seen them already, instead of like a closet like that, they have like a big kind of like wooden closet that you can open up, and it's honestly like the same size as that, but it's just like not actually built into the room. And then as for like a lot of the other furniture, you can move around however you want. All this stuff is not like bolted down or anything. So if you want to like raise your bed up like all the way to the ceiling and then like put everything underneath it, feel free to. If you want to be like, hopefully all of y'all seen the movie Step Brothers where they build a bunk beds. They're like, we have so much room for activities. Yeah, but you can do that. I promise you, we're gonna have like some professionals come do that for you, so it's not gonna like fall on top of you like it does in the movie. And like, oh my gosh, we killed him. But no. But anyways, as for another few things, big important thing about living on campus is roommates. When it comes to roommates, if you want to come here and come with your friend, you're like, oh yeah, we love it, we want to live together here. It's really as simple as just signing up with your student ID on the residential life when you're on the application. Applications, if you are planning to come into, let me get my words together. When you're planning to come next fall, applications for that do open within the winter time, so I definitely hop on that as soon as possible. Okay, cool. Oh, really? Oh, wait. Oh, last night? Oh my goodness. So y'all spent the night here last night? Well, glad y'all made it. But yeah, welcome to the residence hall, the one we are going to be checking out today. We're not going to be checking out any more today, just kind of for like time stuff and like the way the tour route kind of works. This is the best one we can go to. So welcome to Lumberjack Landing. This is one of our pristine residence halls, and I like to think all of them each are good and have each course of their own. So if you don't get to check out any more today, we don't really do residence hall tours. However, we do have online tours for like videos and stuff like that to check out all the other residential halls. But yeah, first things first, I want to show off the best thing about living on your own is doing your own laundry over here. As you can see, there's no quarter slots either, so it's all included within your residential life and housing and your tuition as well. So yeah, we also have in each of our residence halls, we have a little community kitchen over here. Academic advising. A few things about academic advising is that it is required twice a year, so once before your fall semester and once before your spring semester. When you're coming in as a new student, you'll get advised for that fall semester before your first orientation or at orientation, but it's highly recommended that you do it before your first orientation. But just know if like something comes up and you can't do it at orientation, they will have an opportunity for you to get advised, and it is a requirement. So you only have to do it twice a year, but it is open door policy. If you ever have any questions regarding what classes to take, need to be advised on something, you have some questions, feel free to go check out your academic advisors anytime. When it's busy like this is the time of year where people are getting registered for their spring classes. So there's a lot of people coming in here, so it is by appointment only, but the rest of the year is usually walk-in. And yeah, academic advising, I highly recommend going to ask them anytime you have any questions. I recently went through a minor change, kind of like threw up my class credits a little bit. I'm also a transfer student, so I came here with my associate's degree. So there's a lot of different factors that kind of made it sometimes a little bit tricky to coming in. College is already kind of tricky enough when it comes to getting in and all like the physical stuff like credit hours and stuff like that. Will they take this credit, will they not? And they were awesome with helping me. I went and saw mine at least like 3 times one semester, so it definitely helps when you go talk to them. Highly encourage you to ask questions if you ever have any of them. Stop over here. First things first, just once again, my name is Matthew. You can call me Matt, call me Jack Walker Matt, I don't really care. But just kind of want to let y'all know that this isn't just like a personal like scripted tour where I'm just going to be like talking and y'all are going to be standing like this. I want y'all to come up, I want y'all to talk to me. If y'all don't want to talk to me, I'm going to be talking to y'all. I just kind of figure out a little bit about y'all's names, majors, stuff like that. But yeah, ask me any questions you might have after I get done talking, while we're walking. Just ask me anything and I'll try to answer the best I can. And if I don't have the information that y'all specifically need, I'll definitely find somebody who can get it for you as soon as we get back, and we can go from there. But yeah, this is going to be our first stop today. Welcome to the Rusk Austin stop. So as you can see, we have the Austin building back here, and then we have the Rusk building over here. These two are sister buildings, and they're the first two built here at SFA, actually 101 years ago. We just passed our centennial last year. But as for the building we just came from, the Rusk building, starting on the first floor down here, that is going to be our data center. So all of your transcripts, shot records, stuff like that, all those items, that material is going to be sent down to that first floor. Up on the second floor, we like to call that our happy hallway because it's kind of like a little timeline of your time here at SFA. On one end we have the admissions area. That's where you're coming to get kind of admitted, go on your first campus tours. You're getting excited to come to SFA. and then the other side of it is the office of the registrar, where you're applying for graduation, getting ready to start the real life out there, working a career with whatever you might decide you want to do. So this is a little happy little timeline. Both of those really important things of your college journey right on the same floor. And then up on the third floor up there is where we have our testing services. So if you have any standardized tests or federally administered tests, that's where you go. For example, as an aviation sciences major, I have to take a lot of tests through the government, the FAA. I have to take my tests up there in like a secure area. So it's just kind of tests like that, whatever your major may be. If you do have stuff like that, SFA does offer that, so you don't have to travel anywhere to take it. So it's pretty cool. This is one of my favorite places on campus. I'm sure it will be one day when you come here as well. So it's 4 floors. I'm going to start at the top and then make my way down. So up on the 4th floor is where we have our silent study floor. So if you're more in your traditional library, you drop a pencil, someone's going to come up to you and like tell you to be quiet. Really, really quiet up there, and it's a great place to go study and actually like lock in for like your finals and your midterms, tests you might have. Definitely going to be on there next Thursday, doing my prepping for my physics test I have later this week. So fingers crossed for that one. Anyways, moving on down to the 3rd floor, that's where we kind of have our group study floor. A lot of studying goes on there, studying. It's more so a lot of socialization. A lot of people like to go up there just to hang out. If the 4th floor of the library is like really peaceful and like super quiet, the 3rd floor I like to compare to like Mad Max. It's like kind of bonkers. I don't help with that. I'm like the guy racing the chairs back down and forth, but I mean nobody's told me to stop, so I mean I'm gonna keep going. Anyways, it's a great place to go to study. You can be not as loud as you want, but you can talk, you can have some fun, you can laugh. It's a good time on the 3rd floor. Great place to go to just like eat your food in between classes, go up there, hang out, talk to your friends for like 30 minutes, and then go to the next class. On the 2nd floor is where I like to go to actually kind of get stuff done, but I still want to talk a little bit. It's kind of like a happy medium. A lot of people are going to be studying by themselves down there, but they're also going to be studying with like groups. You're able to talk. It's not super big deal if you're talking, but it is a lot more quieter. Back starting to hurt.
Is it? All that walking.
All that standing I do, working everything. Alright, off you guys. Here's maybe for our next stop. We'll wait for everybody to kind of get over here. I bet none of y'all can guess who this guy is behind me right now. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. But yeah, this is Surfing Steve or Steve at F. Austin, but here's the big question. Can y'all tell me what the F stands for? Not too sure. It is cool. Yeah, this is like one of the first times I ever got like a right answer. It's always like Francis, Fitzgerald. Hey, everybody does it. Everybody does it inside of stuff. But like, I get a lot of weird like F names, but then like nobody can score. It's even better when we're over there because it's like literally in front of everybody. It's like Steven Fuller Austin. And nobody thinks he reads the name plate. So, anyways, yeah, this is Surfing Steve. We like to call him the heart of our campus. This is a great reference to have and know when it comes to like your time here at SFA. It's like you're on the first day, you're a freshman, you're not really sure about the campus, not really knowing where to go. It's a great place to start and kind of just look around and be like, oh, my class is right here. Because as you can see, we have the College of Education right here, where we toured earlier. We have the library right behind us over here. You can see the mathematics building over here. We have our College of Business right here. You can see our liberal arts north right here. And then we also can see the chemistry and neuroscience building. So there's a lot of academic buildings within this area right here. This is kind of a good reference to have when you come from the team. You can see almost everything in anywhere your classes may be. So great spot to go. And then another thing I want to talk about what we are Surfing Steve is kind of tradition. So that kind of goes into the heart of SFA. This is kind of the first one right here. As you can see, us Jackwalkers have axe handles, but you will do your very own axe handle when you go to an event called Holler at Homer. It's for the first time football game. You get your axe handle, you can kind of decorate it however you want. It's really, really cool. They basically go through like all the chants, all the like traditions we may have, and then or do have.